Hey folks, John Pelham. I'm doing this video on a couple of days before my upcoming 87th birthday. Um, I will celebrate it on November 19th, which will be next Tuesday. For today, it's be next Tuesday. And so I thought I'd take a little bit of different approach today with this. I have I find as I have gotten older, I've written several poems on the aging process, and so I have a couple a day today that I thought I'd do that kind of give you my insights on the aging process, and so this first one is one I wrote a few years ago called Thoughts on Turning 80. Now, I won't tell you when this was written, but suffice to say it was a bit ago. But the truth of it hadn't dimmed, and every day it just seems to be more so. That said, I'll admit, turning 80 is something in which I'm kind of an expert. So depending on how old you are, some of the following might just hurt. How you feel when you wake up is about the best you'll feel all day. When you know there's something to do, it's you that gets in your own way. Now, we've all heard it said that getting old is a state of mind. If in fact that's the case, my state's not been terribly kind. I saw a sign once that said, "We get too soon old and too late smart." Well, I ain't too sure about the smart part, but I do agree with the old part. Now, I found a new way of knowing my memory's not quite up to par. I came out of Walmart the other day and some so-and-so has swiped my car. Leastways, I sure thought it was stole. I couldn't find it nowhere. I looked and looked, first here, ain't there. Maybe it's over there. Nope, not there either. I'm convinced that somebody stole it. I'm guessing they took it somewhere and made up papers and sold it. I'm beginning to get more desperate, just about to call the cops, when into my new jangled mind a brilliant idea popped. I know, I'll just calm down a bit, reach in my pocket where I keep that remote key thingamajig and see if I can make the horn beep. Sure enough, I hear it honk, a most wonderful sound. I look over a couple of rows and my pickup truck once lost is found. So it goes, day after fretful day. One almost starts to lose track. Things once gone magically reappear. Things that left just seem to come back. Like, for example, names. Now, I'm pretty sure I ought to know that guy, but I can't tell you his name, and I just can't figure out why. Maybe he's in my same church, or maybe he's an old school chum. I know he's somebody I ought to know. Let me work on his name some. I bet I know how I know him. I'll bet he's somebody that went to my school. But sure I can't call his name. Sometimes I feel like such an old fool. Then it finally hits me like a brick, and the foolishness I can't quite say. His name, right on the tip of my tongue, is Bill, and I play golf with him just about every day. That's how it goes. I'm finding this wonderful octogenarian life. It's a burden for me and others. Don't believe me? Just ask my wife. One final observation I'll make on my age, and it's far more real than moot. I feel good to be looking down at the grass rather than looking up at the roots. The second one, things I used to do, now I don't. Things I say I will, mostly now I won't. Where I once said I can, now it's I can't. I used to say I shall, more often now I shan't. Joints that once worked well, too often now don't. Things that once sprang to mind, sadly now won't. Age has its way of sneaking up on you. If you're young, just wait. You'll someday find it true. Your several senses atrophy. Your synapses quit snapping. Days spent going and blowing, now spent sitting and napping. Been there or getting there? Thinking back toward your youth? Having myself arrived, I'll leave you with this single truth. Looking for new sources of joy? Let me suggest one. It's searching and not finding your name in the morning obits. Folks, I'm finding more and more age is a state of mind, and if you don't mind it, we'll just keep on with it. And let's all do that, and we'll keep on with this for a while longer, as long as you'll watch. And we'll see you next time. Appreciate you watching. Thanks.